Introducing, out of Alden, New York, number 2, Dylan the Chinstrap Zielinski. Introducing next, out of Schenectady, New York, wearing number 69, Kenny the GM Gerard.
Oh yeah, we are so back, Dylan. Welcome on into the penultimate season of the DK Experience, season number 4 of 5. I'm Kenny Gerard, co-hosted by the wonderful Dylan Zielinski. And Dylan, we're so back, baby.
We're back. I'm
How
glad
you been?
to be back. I'm doing pretty good. You know, school year's been hit. Whoever said senior year was easy, lying.
Absolutely.
Just straight up lying.
Yeah.
It's not been easy.
Hard. It's those cheeky classes that I decided to avoid until now, and now I have to take all of them. And I'm like, man,
shout out
I gotta
Mike
find a
Cleveland
job
for for making me take the production classes early. But
yeah, I'm glad I did those and got them out of the way. But now all those gen eds and they're not fun. But hey, I mean, TAing is cool, and you know, I guess writing a resume and looking for a job is also all part of this. So
I haven't done that yet.
Really?
No.
Man, you got to get in your horse, man. Because you know what they say, that dog will hunt.
That
well, Dylan, it is time once again for our Gridiron Recap. For those of you who don't know what the Gridiron Recap is, it is exactly what it sounds like. Me and Dylan like some football teams. His team's a little bit better than mine. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. So, Dylan, I'm going to let you go first, talk about the Bills versus the Fins.
Yeah. I mean, how about them Bills? They just played the Miami Dolphins. Just some quick stats. Tua, he was 22 of 34 for 146 yards, 2 touchdowns and interception. Josh Allen was 22 of 28 for 213 yards for 3 touchdowns. The Bills did go on Polycam, new Polycam. Yeah.
I love it.
So the Bills did go on to beat the Dolphins 31-21. The game was a lot closer than what you would expect, but with divisional opponents, you know, that's some things you expect. I expected to win. I had said we were going to blow them out. We didn't blow them out, but whatever. You know, we need those games where it's going to be close because you can't blow out every opponent and expect to win down the stretch. But, you know, James Cook, stud so far.
Yeah.
I am so happy we paid that guy. I mean, just in that game alone, he was 19 carries for 108 yards and a touchdown. The kid has been a stud. I could not be as, like, you do not have the Buffalo Bills without James Cook right now. He was playing out of his mind.
Absolutely not. And yeah, as it's been for Buffalo, I mean, they've been great so far this year. I mean, they've had some tough opponents. Week 1 against the Ravens, probably one of the best comebacks I've seen in the last 5 years.
Great game.
They've been a great team so far. Buffalo looks really sound, really good. Josh Allen is doing MVP things. I think Buffalo has got a good season ahead of them.
Just got to get over the hump.
There's some pretty easy teams. But speaking of easy teams and the opposite end of the spectrum, let's talk about those New York Football Giants. Now, I wore this tie for more than one reason. I actually have Cam Scattaboo right here. That is Cam Scattaboo. That guy will run through a brick wall if you ask him politely. He is an absolute animal, and he is the only thing going on for the New York Giants right now. An embarrassing loss, 22-9 to the Chiefs after scoring 37 points against the crappy Cowboys. And you're going to tell me you can go out and put out a measly 9? And we didn't. Shout out Graham Gano. Yeah, yikes is right. Graham Gano with a groin injury comes out, makes that field goal to make it 9 points for the Giants. But these stats, I mean, I'm just looking at them. We had the Polycam, take back Russell Wilson, put him back on the West Coast, and get him the heck out of New York. He is not very good. 18 for 32, 160 yards, and 2 interceptions. Somehow that bum led the league in passing yards going into this week. It has been atrocious. It has been horrible. It has been bad. And I am calling for Jameis Winston to come out and start, not Jackson Dart quite yet. Give him some more time to sit. I think Jackson Dart has potential to be good.
Yeah.
But if you rush him into a bad situation like a game against the Chargers, a team that is a contender to win the Super Bowl this year, going to be a bad result. I know it's at home, but I'd rather start him in New Orleans in just about a week.
No, and we've had that conversation last night, right? I don't think you throw Jackson Dart out right now. I think he's a raw quarterback. I think you need to switch up. You know, Russ, he had that game, one game, where he went 450 against a terrible Cowboys defense. Why not throw Jameis Winston in there? He's going to make it exciting. He's going to take shots. He's going to force feed Malik Neighbors, probably arguably the best player on your team. You know, Scatterboo, again, dog.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess it's all the time I have to talk about the Giants, and I think it's a good thing that it is. I might start crying on air. We're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, it'll be time for some contenders, pretenders, and sleepers. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP 10.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Shout out Will Compton. Shout out Will Compton.
Welcome back to the DK Experience right here in WTOP 10. I'm Kenny Gerard, who's a little bit more lightheaded from doing that with Dylan Zielinski. And Dylan, it is time once again. It's a first episode of the year classic. It is time for some NFL predictions. So we have three categories. We have contenders, pretenders, and some sleepers. So for those who don't know, a contender is a team we think is going to have a good chance to win the Super Bowl. A sleeper is a team people are not thinking about but has a chance. And then we have the pretenders, the people who look good now 3 weeks in, but maybe later on aren't going to be so good. Dylan, I'm usually a nice guy, but apparently I'm being selfish. I put myself first today. So I am going to go first with my contender. And they're actually playing right now. It's going to be the Detroit Lions. I think they look great. They had a bad game against the Packers, and I know the Packers just come off a loss to the Browns. I think that Browns defense is good, and I think if, honestly, the Browns had an offense, they'd have a chance to be a good football team. It's just they have no O. But
Not even offense, just no quarterback.
I think the Lions are going to get the second game against them this year. I think Detroit is a team that just looks so good right now. I think it's hard to argue that they're not a contender, and coming off of what had happened last year against the Commanders in the playoffs, I think they're coming back with a vengeance. I think Detroit might have a chance here.
Yeah, I mean, Detroit's currently beating the Baltimore Ravens on 28-21. Looks like they're about to force a field goal here. So my contender, I decided to switch it up. I actually switched up my list a little bit here. I'm not going the Bills. I'm not going to caught in a trap like that again. I'm going to go with the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
I am a Justin Herbert believer. That defense is legit. Those receivers are fine. Quentin Johnson, he's finally playing good. They brought back Keenan Allen. Herbie, love Herbie.
My fantasy guy.
I believe in that coach. He's fantastic. He turns teams around. Dude, stud offensive line. It's hard not to believe in them right now. I think they're going to win that division. I can't. They're 3-0 right now.
My only question is with the unfortunate injury to Najee Harris, How do you feel about Amari and Hampton?
I mean,
they
they took him at, I think, 22 overall in the first round.
Yeah.
He's got to be good. They saw something. Now it's just going to give him the chance to get touches and, you know.
I mean, he was high on a lot of fantasy draft boards, and I think that translates for a reason. I know Ashton Genty was also high. And the rookie running back class has been, I don't want to say so far, but it has been an interesting start. So I am interested to see how Amari and Hampton does. I think if he performs well, this Charger team is easily a contender, and I think a contender to win their division at the absolute bare minimum.
If you're looking at it as far as a fantasy owner, you're pretty upset with that running back. But
yes, you are.
Whatever.
So we are going to switch over now to our sleeper pick. So my sleeper pick on the year is going to be the LA Rams. I think a lot of people know that they are a good football team, but people aren't putting them in that consideration as a great football team that will make a deep run in the playoffs. They came off an unfortunate loss to the Eagles in the playoffs, which was a close game. I think as long as Stafford can keep up in his now old age, I think that this team has a very good chance to go deep. Again, that receiving room is still good. I think their defense is still solid. I know that he's a bit old, like Paulie's saying, but I think that this Rams team could be slept on a bit. I'm not 100% confident in saying, oh, they're going to be going to the Super Bowl again, but I could easily say they can make a run as deep as the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you at all with any of that. I love Matthew Stafford. I love the Rams. They were honestly, I was considering them, but you took them first. But my sleeper.
That happens.
The Colts. Daniel Jones, I believe in the Giants' downfall. He's figuring it out. He is playing like he is playing amazing right now. And it's not because I necessarily believe the team is good. Kenny, listen to the schedule. You got the Rams, which we just talked about, contenders, right? Raiders, not that good. Cardinals, not that good. Chargers, all right, they're good. Titans, not good. Steelers, nah. Falcons, no. Chiefs, not with the way they're playing. Texans, no. We're rambling some wins here. We're going. The defense is, again, legit. Shane Steichen is putting Daniel Jones in a position to only succeed. And, you know, to shout out Alex Brummer here, it's not necessarily that I believe in Indiana Jones. I believe in the downfall of the Giants. It would be the most giant thing ever to let go of a quarterback that you said was going to be your franchise guy, and he's just going to go figure it out somewhere else. And that's no shade to you, but...
It's going to be a great transition. My pretender is also the Indianapolis Colts. They are my pretender. Now, here's why for the sports girlies watching, it's giving 2024 Saints. There's not a chance that they are as good as they seem right now. Daniel Jones, buddy, I have watched you, and I have cried over you God knows how many times. And let me tell you, it ain't no different just because you moved a wee bit that way. He is going to blow it like he always does. He's not good. He's not a good quarterback. He's going to get in his own head. They're going to get 4 or 5 weeks. I will tell you right now, book it. Take it to the bank. They will be good for a few more weeks at the absolute most, but it is over. Like Paulie, fall out of the chair, falling out of the standings. There is not a chance. And I'll tell you right now, those Texans are going to come right back and take that division. The Colts are the pretender of the year, and it's just like the Saints were last year.
Yeah, and I mean, I did forget to mention one thing. Jonathan Taylor's back.
Ooh,
that guy's a stud.
I didn't think about that. I really
that guy is playing great.
He is playing very good. He
Just
might be their saving grace.
My pretender, and again, it's not because I believe they're a bad team. The 49ers, look, they have these years where they go to the Super Bowl and they look great, but it was just confirmed today their best player on the team, arguably Nick Bosa, just tore his ACL. Their number 2 receiver also just tore his ACL, and this was all in the game yesterday. Brandon Ayuk is still trying to come back from an ACL. Brock Purdy's out right now. Mac Jones is in. I've seen Mac Jones play firsthand as a Bills fan, and it's not very good.
It's not pretty.
I love me the 49ers. You may have a problem if you're the 49ers and Christian McCaffrey is one of the only healthy guys on your team. I'm just saying, mac and cheese, no. But it sucks because I do like the 49ers. I always root for them, but the injury bug, it's week 3 and the injury bugs got them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because they are not a bad team.
No.
But, I mean, again, I could see where you're coming from.
Great
This
coach.
division is so good. I mean, with the Rams, you have the Cardinals and the Sea Chickens in there. I think it's going to be a tough schedule for the Niners. But that's going to be it for our contenders, pretenders, and sleepers. We're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, a new segment. It'll be time for Stump the Chump. Whoa, what is that? We'll explain to the other side of the break. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP 10.
with sports and news and what to do. We're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTLP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTLP.
Still flexing. Welcome.
I'm going to do it till Will Compton notices.
I said I sound good, and now here we sound. Welcome back to the DK Experience right here in WTOP 10. I'm Kenny Gerard, coincided by the wonderful Dylan Zielinski. And Dylan, so we did Dylan Learn Sports for quite a while, and Dylan has learned about all that I think he can learn. So it's time for a new segment. It's called Stump the Chump. We're going to go back over to our camera 2 here. We're going to turn this little thing around right over here, right over here, right over there. Bang.
Bang.
There's nothing on it.
Bang.
So what is Stump the Chump? So this actually is an idea by my girlfriend's stepdad. Shout out, Mike. He watched our show and he said, this would be a good idea. We are going to think of the most obscure sports we can find, and we're going to put them on this wheel over here. Every week, we're going to spin this wheel, and we're each going to get a sport. Now, here's the game. If, let's say, for example, Dylan gets toe wrestling this week, I will come in next episode and quiz Dylan on toe wrestling, and then vice versa. If I've got German pretzel cutting, he's going to quiz me on the German pretzel cutting. Whoever has the least amount of right answers will face a punishment next episode to be determined in the 2 weeks coming up to the show. Dylan, that being said, there's not anything on this wheel. It is empty. So we're going to fill it out today. That's going to be the whole segment of Stump the Chump. It is going to be the intro to it. And at the very end, we will spin the wheel, and we will get our sports for the next episode. So you'll have to tune in next time to see how we do in our quiz. Dylan, I've been talking about one particular sport that I've wanted to put on this wheel for quite a long time, and I'm going to put it on here first. It's going to be German pretzel cutting. It is a, I don't know, but it's going to go on here. So I'm going to write that in. German.
I don't even have like, I don't even know what that, like, obviously I'm assuming it's Germans that are cutting pretzels.
On TikTok late at night. And it's basically,
great.
It's
doom
basically,
scrolling.
It is from doom scrolling. You have to cut it the most precise. So the best cut wins. I assume that I'm not going to give you too much details in case you get it.
Okay.
I hope he spins it. I really do.
All right, so I do have some pulled up here. Kenny is way more locked in to this than I was, but I do have some ideas. So I'm going to go with my, I guess, first round pick here.
Yeah, we're drafting right now. It appears. No? He's thinking. It takes a lot of thought to do this.
We are going to go dog surfing.
Ooh!
Dog
not
surfing.
Bad. Now,
Pumbaa could do it. Shout out Pumbaa. Angel's probably too old for that.
I'm going to throw in my next one that I also had done some research on, and it's going to be toe wrestling. It's a English sport. Toe wrestling is on the board with my second round pick. Dylan?
Okay. Just because I like the name of it, I'm going to go with Fireball.
Oh, Fireball Soccer. I had seen this one.
This
is a good one.
I've seen some pictures on it right now. It looks like it's in those battle ball things, and
we might have to pick up the pace here.
Flipping love those things.
All right, my next one is going to be another funny one that I enjoy. It's called chess boxing. It is chess, but you punch each other in the face. That is literally all it is.
I don't even think I could play chess. I think I would just start swinging.
All right, Dylan, right off the sports as we are running back here.
I am going to go.
Give me what you got next.
Wife carrying.
Oh, that was my next pick. That's a good one. Wife carrying. All right. My next selection, just because I like the name, is Quidditch.
Quidditch. Okay. I'm going to go unicycle hockey.
Ooh. Unicycle hockey. How the heck do you spell unicycle? Unicycle
hockey.
Hockey. Okay. My next selection is going to be underwater hockey.
Oh, I have that on there. Just because I love it and I love my bed, we're going to go bed racing.
Ooh.
I don't know if it has anything to do with beds, but I love my bed.
With my last one, I am going to go with camel wrestling. Yep, I don't know what that is, but it looks really funny.
I have it.
I picked a couple wrestlings here.
I
Dylan, your
have
last
a
choice.
pick.
What do we got?
Street beefs.
Oh, you better hope I don't spin that. I am an absolute expert.
Street beefs.
You better pray I don't get street beefs because I am going to win.
Shout
It
out
won't
Death
be close.
Sentence.
Yeah! I love street beefs. That is such a good choice. Dylan, I will let you do it first. You may take the first Stump the Chump spin on the wheel.
Okay.
Dylan, your sport.
Shout out Seth Appleby. Derrick Henry just fumbled for the third time in 3 weeks. So.
Oh, rough. Dylan, your sport that you will be studying up on for the next 2 weeks will be bed racing.
Yes.
Interesting. I want to do my research too.
I have no idea what it is.
My sport will be that I am studying for the next 2 weeks. Please let it be street beefs. I will be a happy camper. It doesn't look like it's going to be. German pretzel cutting. Bang! Oh, we got, yes, dude. Oh,
dude, I thought you were going to get street beef.
Let's go.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the deal. Next episode, we will take these off the board. So bed racing and German pretzel cutting will go off the board, and then we will put 2 new sports on that we select. So think about a couple extra sports you'd like to add on. But that's going to be it for Stump the Chump for now. You'll have to tune in next episode to see how that goes. We're going to go a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time for everybody's favorite segment, Cooking or Crazy. You're watching the DK Experience right here in WTOP 10.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Broadcast
Look
news.
at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to the semi-dressed-up DK Experience. I'm Kenny Gerard with Dylan Zielinski. And Dylan, it is just about that time once again for us to fight on air and for them to turn our microphones down. For those who don't know what Cooking or Crazy is, the back has thought of a topic over the last, well, it'll be 25 minutes now. And we're going to debate on the topic, and then they're going to pick a winner in the back. Our Austin Claus, our graphics coordinator back there, will be selecting the winner amongst everybody else as well on our wonderful crew. So, Dylan, our prompt for the day.
I gotta go second.
You want to go second for best sauce?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll go first today. That's fine. So, yeah, our prompt today is the best sauce or condiment. So, I feel like I'm an expert in this particular topic for whatever reason. I am going to say for me, the most universally used and that I could pretty much do a lot of things with is barbecue. I know it is stuck mainly to the meat category, but I personally enjoy lots of barbecue-esque foods. I enjoy a lot of grilling out. So I think barbecue to me is my personal favorite. But I will say barbecue does have to be done right. And my personal favorite fast food barbecue is actually Wendy's. I do like a nice sweet barbecue, like a honey barbecue also works. But I'm going to go with barbecue sauce as my personal favorite. Don't say ranch, Dylan, because I feel like that's where you're going.
No, I love ranch, but man, I got to do it. I think it's the most famous sauce in the world. Buffalo sauce. I know. I was gonna go ranch, but look, it's buffalo sauce. It makes wings. Wings are the best. It goes on pretty much anything, like chicken finger wraps, chicken fingers diced in it. I use buffalo sauce.
Bro said everything with the chicken fingers twice.
What?
Nothing.
No, chicken finger ranch. No. But pizzas, honestly, if you want a really good buffalo like sandwich, you shouted out Wendy's. I'm actually gonna go the opposite. If you want a really good
McDonald's?
buffalo chicken, no.
Burger King?
That sauce is
Their
amazing.
sauce
But I'm
is
talking
good.
about the with the chicken.
Oh.
Burger King. It's actually top tier. But I will say, out of all the fast food sauces, McDonald's buffalo sauce is definitely the best. But no, buffalo sauce, man, it's great. It's probably the most famous. It started a whole chain, a whole new food style.
Where?
What do you mean?
Like in the world?
Yeah, you get buffalo sauce for wings everywhere.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I do think that like ranch could be an arguable choice for the most famous in the world. I feel like you find ranch on everything.
Yeah, but I feel like everyone's trying to like get their like buffalo sauce. Like you go somewhere, everybody wants a good wing. Maybe in the United States, sure.
But I like a good barbecue wing.
Yeah, they're too messy. Too messy, because then you
That's what makes a sauce. Wait, what? No. That makes a sauce.
Dude, with every wing you got...
Goes, this needs to be clean.
With every wing, you got like 5 napkins following. I don't know. I think...
You're not eating wings right.
But, no, I
don't think so.
You ever do the, like, just one bite with the...
Yeah, but
no,
like,
you don't.
You
don't put the wing in there. Why are we arguing about wings right now? But no, I'm going buffalo sauce. I'm going buffalo sauce. No, because now we're arguing about how you eat it.
Wait. But you know what's a good wing spot? When they got the paper towel roll in the middle of the table. It's how you know you're in a good wing spot because they're ready for it to be messy.
I'm just saying. I think
buffalo sauce is a good choice. I don't hate it.
It's amazing.
I love buffalo chicken dip.
It started its own culture and like brand. Like you got Buffalo Wild Wings. Why was it? Yeah, all right, but where are you going? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going too far for, I'm not going nowhere out of the United States for barbecue sauce. And like a barbecue. I'm probably going to Nashville. What do we got? Oh, Paulie's got it.
Is it Paulie who's got it today? Yeah. Oh, yes! Look at the bottom. Woohoo! Yeah, Dylan, I don't necessarily, we argue a lot on this. I really don't necessarily disagree with the choice of buffalo sauce. But, Dylan, this is our first episode for a year. So
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's it. This is going to be a fun one. We got 2 more seasons, 2 more semesters to go of the DK experience. But once again, Dylan is sad at the end of the night. That means I did a good job.
Paulie
so
doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's a baby. He doesn't like hot sauce. And
thank you guys for joining us on the DK Experience for Season 4, Episode number 1. We will see you guys in just about 2 weeks for Episode number 2. Thanks for watching DK Experience WTOP 10 and a half. A good night.